So, there have been a lot of big name franchises over the years, more notably Super Mario Brothers. Now, the thing is, I can't ease into this because I already know what the title of this video is, and you know what the title of this video is, and you clicked on it, and you either really hate what I'm gonna say, or you're interested in what I have to say. 90% of you are saying God knows what to me through the screen, so hold your horses. Let's talk a bit about what this whole thing is. Mario is a big franchise. It's been a classic. Everyone's played a Mario game at one point in their life. But is that franchise as good as it seems? Are we overrating it? Or have we just gotten used to it being like a household item at this point? I'm gonna be getting into that in this video, so stick around and don't hate me, just listen to what I have to say. So, for those of you who don't know who Mario is, you don't exist. Yeah, you all know who Mario is at this point. I don't feel the need to explain who the fucker is. If you haven't played a Mario game, you at least know how he looks like. Mario is definitely Nintendo's biggest IP and Nintendo's biggest franchise. Now, before we get into the rest of this video, when I say the Mario franchise, I mean every game that has to do with Mario. Meaning I'm not including, just for the sake of this video and just for the sake of argument and just for the sake of getting my point across easier, when I say the Mario franchise, I do not include the Luigi games, the Yoshi games, the Wario games. All those other games I'm not considering, right? I'm just considering the Mario games. Meaning the 2D platformers, meaning the Mario Kart games, meaning the Mario Party games, meaning Paper Mario, Mario Galaxy, Mario 64, Mario Odyssey. Those are the games that I'm considering. Now the thing about Mario is he's been around for too many years at this point. Okay, maybe not too many years, but he's been around for longer than most of us have been born. And we've just gotten used to him. We've gotten used to these games. I think to the point where we just overestimate how good they actually are. Or it's not even overestimate, we just don't think about them anymore. The 2D platformers, in my opinion, are just mediocre. They just repeat. Same goes with Mario Kart. I enjoy playing Mario Kart a lot, but let's face it, it hasn't changed that much. I mean, after they introduced the aerial bits and the, I think, water bits, I'm not 100% sure on that one, they didn't really change much, and it's been the same. There's no hiding behind that. Same goes with Mario Party to an extent. They just repeat certain themes just to keep the franchise going. They're all mediocre. They're not shit, they're not amazing, they're mediocre. They tried something new with Mario Maker, they tried something new with Paper Mario, they tried something new with Mario 64 back in the day, going full 3D. They tried, and the times that they tried, we got worthy games worth mentioning. Paper Mario is a great idea. I love Paper Mario. Mario 64 is a game that I played the shit out of as a kid. It hasn't aged well, but I played the shit out of it. Maybe not all of you will agree with me on that one. Please, don't all disagree with me on that one. God, don't all disagree with me on that one. But we had a lot of these good games. Mario Odyssey is the best Mario game out there. It's one of the best games that Nintendo's ever created. It is a fantastic game. But the franchise as a whole, you gotta remember that you're talking about a franchise that is so big, and even just in including the Mario games, excluding the Luigi and Yoshi and all the other games, just talking about the Mario games, there's a fuck ton of games there. The franchise as a whole is okay. It's not bad, it's not fantastic, and it's not the best that Nintendo has to offer. I think we forget that sometimes. For comparison's sake, let's take a look at the Legend of Zelda franchise, which I love, yes, and I don't mind the Mario franchise. It's not my favorite franchise out there, but I don't mind it. Take a look at the Legend of Zelda franchise. We've fucked up in the past, okay? The tie-ins to the cartoon were shit. We're not going to talk about them because I still have nightmares about that shit. The pretty much any other game than that has been okay. Okay, maybe Legend of Zelda 2 wasn't fantastic, but other than that, the games were pretty good. Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, A Link Between Worlds, which inspired shit for Mario Odyssey. Link's Awakening, which I've already mentioned. Minish Cap, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time. They made a train game which worked as well. They tried shit with like put more effort generally speaking, not saying that they didn't put effort in Mario games, because they did put a lot of effort in a lot of Mario games, but I feel like they didn't try to rinse and repeat as much with the Legend of Zelda franchise. Now, this isn't a Legend of Zelda video, but I'm just getting my point across. Yes, people hate on Skyward Sword a lot, I think more than it deserves. Yes, the controls are clunky. That's the Wii's problem, not the game's problem. I mean, actually, to an extent. But the thing is, Skyward Sword isn't as bad as people remember it. Twilight Princess isn't as bad as people remember it. Breath of the Wild is... It's a game that exists. Look, Breath of the Wild needs its own video, which will be coming maybe next week, maybe the week after that. No promises, but it's an interesting game, to say the least. They tried with the Legend of Zelda franchise, I think, more than they did with the Mario franchise. With the Mario franchise, they kind of just relied more on smacking the big M on the most of the shit and expecting to get sales, and they did, but I don't think that Mario is the best or the strongest franchise that Nintendo has to offer. I don't think by a mile. I'm not saying The Legend of Zelda is the best franchise that Nintendo has to offer either. I'd have to sit down and actually properly think about the entirety of the games that Nintendo have made and all their franchises, but I don't think that Mario is its best, and I don't think it's the strongest suit and the strongest hands it has to play. So, this was my Death Wish video. I mean, if I'm to go out, I'll go out in style, at least. And this was a bit of an iffy video to make. I really considered not making it, but fuck it. It's my opinion. Take it or leave it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Subscribe if you enjoy my content. Discord and Twitter are in the description as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, stay safe. Peace.